Kapsula has a lot of jagged edges. Sometimes they're welcome and endearing. Other times, like when it drops you into the middle of a twisting section of track and you can barely see in front of you, they can be fairly frustrating. That's not to say the game isn't fun. When you're tearing down its abstract Russian highway, grabbing multicolored capsules and smashing them into each other, a lot of its problems can be forgiven. But the strange indecisiveness at its core means it's never going to find as large an audience as it perhaps could have done. The game sees you driving a sleek, retro-futuristic vehicle down a multi-laned highway. You thrust forward automatically, and the only controls you have is tapping left and right to change lanes. In that respect, it's pretty similar to an endless runner, but Kapsula throws in a color-matching puzzle element as well. Different capsules are driving along the roadway with you, and if you slide alongside one, it'll attach itself to your vehicle. There are two ways to get rid of the capsule. You can either smash it into a capsule of the same color, or squash it into a similarly hued wall. Capsules attach to each other as well, so you can end up with a connected vehicle that stretches across the whole track. You build up a combo multiplier as you smash and squash, and the game records how far you've driven as well. On top of that, there are also gems to collect. These let you buy upgrades that add a variety of buffs and boosts to your grey craft. The tracks are randomly generated, and sometimes you'll start in a twisting corkscrew that looks like it hasn't loaded properly. The controls aren't quite as sharp as they need to be, and it's never quite clear what you're trying to do. There are leaderboards for the best multiplier and the longest distance, but the two things are sort of mutually exclusive. You'll get a lot farther if you avoid snagging the capsules. It adds up to a slightly muddled experience. Sometimes the game flows brilliantly, other times it sort of crawls along. Because of that, it's just not as compulsive as it should be. You're never quite compelled to try again, and while you will have some fun, it always feels like it's tempered by these problems. This has been James with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.